Hi guys, this is Hartford at NJTechReviews, and what I have here with me today is the NetZero mobile hotspot. You might remember this. We did a quick little story on NetZero and their mobile broadband services that they were releasing this year, and they had a USB dongle and this their mobile hotspot. Well, this particular device is available on their website for $99.95, and the great thing in what that NetZero is doing is that they're offering these devices with no contract, so you're able to grab these devices and upgrade, downgrade, or even cancel your plan based on your needs. Another thing that they're also giving away with this device is 200 megabytes per month for free upwards to a year. So you can grab one of these devices and have free internet use for the year. 200 megabytes, good luck with that. I'm not sure if I can manage to only use 200 megabytes. But there's also some more data plans. 9.95 for 500 megabytes, upwards to 49.95 to 4 gigs. I'm not gonna go into the plans because we'll have more in that in the write-up in the review. Let's go right into the design of this. This device is actually not the smallest device out there as far as hotspots. There are smaller ones out there. It measures up about 3.25 inches on both sides, on all four corners, and it has a power button and a mute unmute button on this side. So I'm going to power up this device, hold it down for about 5 seconds and let it go, and it should automatically power it up. It takes a little while. While this is powering up, we'll look at the mute unmute button. You actually need this because this device makes a lot of sounds, and it could get quite annoying. So it's perfect that it's there. And there's also the little pinhole to reset the device, whether it might need to troubleshoot it or to even reset the password. It's accessible, the battery is accessible through the back by pressing down. Don't press up here because it's going to be a little difficult to access it. And here it is. It's a 2200 milliamp battery. Gives you a lot of battery life. Here it is. You hear the device. It actually turned on. So we're going to jump right in there. Here it is, right in place. And the display is all powered up. I'm going to focus in on the screen so you get better details. As you can see right here, this is going to be your indicator for 4G. Here it is, it just popped up, and it will show you your signal strength. And this particular head design will show you how many devices are connected to it. You connect up to 8 devices about 150 feet away, which is great. And this is the indicator for the battery, the time, and this will show up on your wireless management as you try to log into it, and this would be your password. This is your password to log on, and also power button also toggles back and forth between upload, download, and a combine of both. And there's also the last power up since you had the device activated. Overall, this device is fairly decent. You would use this at a Starbucks or at a restaurant or even at home, and you would get great use out of it. A couple of people could log on at the same time. We found that download speeds were fairly decent. We were getting upwards to 3 to 4 megabit per second. But the only downfall to this device is when I was on the move. When I was on the train, I found that there was a lot of dead spots. Unfortunately, they have good coverage in some major cities in the United States. But my commute from New Jersey to New York, I wasn't able to get full benefit of this device because there was a lot of dead spots along the way. But it worked well in the home or at any little location that I stopped off for a few minutes to a few hours to just surf the web. As you notice, the power is on and off by itself just to save on the battery. And you also have a management on NetZero.com where you're able to log on and control your internet speed, because you can actually put it on light speed, which is the default, and you can access it and make it into warp speed, which would give it 10 megabit per second. So depending on what kind of internet usage you're gonna do or what kind of activities you plan on doing on the web, you can manage it that way. Overall, we found that It's a decent device, but as you get into the higher scale of the data plans, it becomes a little bit more expensive. 34.95 for 2 gigabytes and 49.95 for 4 gigabytes. You could probably find better plans out there somewhere else. But on the lower end, it really shines, and you have no contract. So it's a good device. If you're in those major cities where NetZero is offered, good device to have, and no attachment, no contracts. That's basically it. That's a rundown. If you guys bought this device or have any comments, please leave us comments at the bottom. We appreciate it. Thank you. NJ Tech Reviews.